Sorry for the background noise. My mom's washing the dishes. This is my VS flytrap. It's a typical one, just like the regular one you can see at the stores usually. Some stores actually have different VS flytraps, but they just marked as regular VS flytrap. I saw Dente once and Red Dragon. There's more than one plant in here. There's a cutting. That thing right there, the leaf growing. It's a cutting. There's a baby one going off the rhizome right there. And it's a one. This one's a Venus flytrap. I split it from my other one. They're just all regular Venus flytraps. Nothing special. I have them for over a month now, and they're doing pretty well. It's trying to grow the upright leaves, the spring traps. And this is good. I will show another one, another carnivorous plant, but the care for this: sit in distilled water. The soil mix should be sphagnum moss that has no nutrients, no additives, just regular sphagnum moss, so orchid moss basically. Peat moss and perlite and sand. None of them can have any additives or lines or anything. As you can see, there's some moss. And yeah, that's basically it. Feed them once a month, basically. Once every 2 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks. Yeah, this one's gonna open soon. Yeah, I think it's a lack of humidity, but right there it's stuck, so I'm gonna have to fix that. And this is my sarracenia, basically the same care. Oh, these need dormancy, okay? At least 3 months. So put them in outside. Just search up where they're from and just find the hardiness zone there, and just grow. If you have the same type of temperature, just grow them outside. And if you don't, and you live somewhere hot, just throw them in your fridge. Water them less during the dormancy period. This is my sarracenia. It's just sarracenia. There's no other thing. It's just call it sarracenia or North American pitcher plant. Basically the same care as the Venus flytrap. Same type of dirt. I'll recommend Venus flytraps and that thing. I'll recommend the peat, perlite, and sand mix. For the petits, I'll recommend the sphagnum. So this is my other Venus flytrap. It's not doing as well, but it'll bounce back up soon. It's probably because of the lack of light. This one got more light because the leaf is kind of red. These leaves are like green. So this is sarracenia in my profile picture. That red one right there. I kind of edited it a little bit because the light was horrible. So here's the real one. I'll have to take a picture of that too. It's really nice. Yeah. So the redder they are, that means the more light they got. Here's a new one. Yeah, those are my carnivorous plants. This is my start of my collection. Next, I'm trying to go with sundews. Sundews is a mix, peat mix or sphagnum mix. Keep them in a little bit of water, not as much as Venus flytrap. But I don't know. Just search up what type of sundew you have. there's lots of different types of Venus flytrap. The DCXL, I think this was called. The traps go up to 2 inches. This is like about an inch, or less than an inch. This one's probably like just an inch right there. So 2 of these side by side, but combined into one big trap. There's the B52 Venus flytrap, almost the same size, but just slightly smaller. King Henry, which is 1.5 inches. And there's the Red Dragon. It's basically a typical Venus flytrap, but all red. There might be a tint of green, but just really good light, you'll become all red. So as you can see, it's kind of red on near the rhizome. That's means there's a lot of light. So the rhizome. Let's talk about the rhizomes for the Venus flytrap. The Venus flytrap needs so during the dormancy, most of the leaves will die back and stuff, and people think, oh, it's dead sometimes, and just throw it out. You have to check if the rhizome is white. This one, pull this one up a little bit. See, yes, you can see it's white. It's not good. Other videos have them pulled out, but I really do not want to plant it back again. So as long as the rhizomes are white and you get the good enough temperature, good water, and good lighting, that means they'll probably survive the winter. Most stores that sell Venus flytrap, not the like really good nurseries and stuff, like Home Depot and Lowe's and Walmart, they market them as like tropical plants. The temperature tropical plant, the care. They like a lot of light, direct sunlight. They say it's bad for them to be in direct sunlight. They want indirect sunlight. That's not true, and they won't grow as fast and healthy. So yeah, the Venus flytrap, you want to feed it so for the trap, okay, I recommend feeding it like right there. Just like make sure the fly is smaller and can fit in the mouth. Try to go to the bottom. Try to make it go to the bottom. So if you're feeding it, or if you're keeping it indoors, like how I am, you will have to hand feed it unless it catches some fungus gnat or something like that. You'll feed it, I feed it freeze-dried bloodworms. I soak it a little bit, not in the water, it'll contaminate it. But feed it like a very small amount right there, like that much, okay? That's the space that you want, and that's how much you want to fill it right there. So, this big for that Venus flytrap. They have a lot of nutrients in them, the freeze-dried bloodworms. That's why you want to keep it, give it a small amount. I'll talk a little bit about sarracenia, but most people have Venus flytraps. Sarracenia, basically the same care as the Venus flytrap. Standing water, same soil. They live in bogs. They need dormancy. So sometimes the sarracenia need different temperatures and different needs, but all of them, the sarracenia, they all need dormancy. They are North American pitcher plants, which have a winter. North America has winter, or in Florida or something, they have like a temperature drop. So like in the tropics, they basically don't have a temperature drop basically, and they have more water or less water or higher humidity, which is good for Nepenthes. I don't have them right now, but I know a pretty good amount of Nepenthes. They like I said earlier in the video, the sphagnum moss. distilled water, but not like sitting in water like that. Just keep it moist at all times. You should use rainwater too, or reverse osmosis, or whatever the thing is. Sorry, I'm bad at pronouncing stuff. That's it basically. The traps, make sure it goes down into the water, the food, and feed one trap for the whole plant. The same with the Venus flytrap. Some people think you need to feed each and every trap. That's bad. It'll actually basically kill it. That's gonna be the end of this video. This is gonna be the first video on this channel. Check out my Twitch account. I'm gonna leave a link of it in my gaming channel. Please check it out. I'll leave a link in that channel too. I'll leave the link in the Twitch because, well, I'll actually leave the link in the Twitch. Check out my Discord, but I'll leave that in the gaming one because it's mostly for gaming. You can ask any carnivorous questions about carnivorous plants on Discord. Just DM me. Please leave a like and subscribe. It'll help me a lot. And see you guys next time in the next video or stream.